going to talk about two of the most common errors for new rowers when rowing on the indoor rowing machine. The first is something I emphasized earlier, which is getting your arms and body out over your knees. So if you're not doing that, it looks something like this. You're having to lift your hands over your knees to get up to the catch. What is that doing? It's causing the chain to go up and down. You're not keeping a nice level plane here. Okay? So to correct that, one thing you can do is do a pause drill, pausing here, making sure you're keeping your knees down, and then going up to the catch. So every stroke, make a conscious effort to pause with the hands over your knees, and then slide up the slide. Once you get more comfortable with that, then you can start making a more fluid motion out of it. One of the second most common faults when first learning to row is breaking your arms early at the catch. Okay? So basically you're coming up to the catch, and instead of engaging the legs and hanging on the oar handle, we're breaking our elbows like this, causing early back movement and a weaker stroke. Puts you in a weak position, like this. Again, a way to correct that is with a pause drill. You can go up to the catch and hang there for a second, making a conscious effort to keep your arms nice and straight, a nice tall stature about yourself, looking nice and tall forward, and then slowly pushing the legs down. Keep an eye on those arms, making sure they're staying nice and straight, and then finish the stroke out. Up to the catch. Take a really slow stroke. Finish it out. Keeping those arms nice and straight. Then once you get more used to that, they get more continuous, but keep it nice and slow so you can really think about what you're doing. Keeping those arms straight. Because again, if you break your arms early, you're going to be in a much weaker position on the drive. You're going to get tired a lot more fast. So make sure those arms are straight and you're hanging on that oar handle. Okay, now we're going to set up the Performance Monitor 3 with a work time of 1 minute and a rest time of 1 minute. Basically what you want to do is hit select workout, then new workout. And that's probably going to start every workout that way. Every time you put in a new workout, it's going to be just like that. Then you'll go intervals time. Okay, right here. It'll say set time at the top. There'll be a blinking number that you can move up or down. It happens to be on 1 now, but if you wanted to change it, use the plus or minus buttons right here. Push it once, 2, 3, minus 2, back to 1. That's the work time on the top. Then the rest time is here. You move the cursor over with this top button arrow. If you happen to miss it, go one too far, you can go back with this one here. Back 1. Now you're blinking on the minute section of the rest time. Hit the plus button once. Then you're set a work time of 1 minute and a rest time of 1 minute. Once you're done, you hit the little check mark down here, and you're ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate how to row a little more intensely. We're going to use that piece that we just set up on the monitor with 1 minute work time, 1 minute rest. I'm going to row hard for 1 minute, show you a little bit more about what it's like to row with more intensity, and then I'm going to take it down for a paddle for about a minute and talk about how to cool it down a little bit and slow down the stroke. Focus on your legs. This is mostly a leg sport. You're really pressing those legs down hard, finishing it with the back and arms. Notice I'm keeping the handle moving continuously. One thing the monitor shows you is a split time. Basically basically what that tells you is how fast you're going to row 500 meters. So the higher that number, the lower your intensity usually is. And if you want to get faster, you want to see that number go down. Another number that's displayed on the monitor is strokes per minute. Okay, that was my minute of work. I'm going to paddle it down and talk about strokes per minute. It's exactly that. It's how many strokes you're going to take in 1 minute. That's displayed in the upper right-hand corner of the monitor. And you can change your intensity with that number as well. The higher the number, obviously the more strokes you're going to take in a minute, the harder it's going to be on your body. Your heart rate's going to go up a lot more. Typically I tell someone who's just starting on rowing, try to keep that number about 20 to 22 strokes per minute. That's usually a good pace to start with. And as you start racing, you'll see that number go up to the 28 to 30 range. And as you paddle it down, just breathe nice and steadily here. Treat it like a cool down. Relax your muscles down. Okay, now that you've finished learning how to row, once you're done with the machine, there's just a few minor things you'd like to do each time, just to keep things out of harm's way and also to keep the machine clean. First thing you'd like to do is take the performance monitor and just push it back down here, keep it out of the way so no one bangs into it. You also want to take the damper setting here, put it all the way down as low as you can. What that does is it shuts off the side here, it keeps dust from going inside the machine. Also would like to take the handle and return it back up here. That keeps the chain newer, longer, doesn't keep the intensity on there like that. It's also a good idea to take a cloth. And if you ever see machines at the gym, you want to do this too, is wipe off the rail here. Also wipe the seat off. And the handle. I hope this video shows you guys all how to do the basics with the indoor rower. And it was a pleasure talking with you, and we'll see you soon.